What is going on, guys? Smooth Racing here, back with a new video, and today then we have our F1 2014 Bahrain test preview. This is the first of two tests from Bahrain, and they do start this Wednesday, and it will run over 4 days and finish on the Saturday. But yeah, I'm very excited for these tests. These could be a pivotal and hopefully give us a better guide for the form book coming into the new season. Hopefully we might get a bit of a better picture about who's fast and who isn't. And also, one of the main questions is, will Renault provide a reliable engine, and will Red Bull and Renault have any further issues in the Bahrain test? I mean, they had a horrible, dismal Jerez test, just 21 laps completed for the Red Bull team. Kobayashi did more running on day 4 than all of the running done by Red Bull over the 4 days, so not very good times for Renault and all the users of the Renault engines. And Caterham getting good last day of testing, but not what they want to be happening coming into the opening races, especially as they saw in 2013. But Marussia had a good reliable car, which did the best finish for Marussia came at the start of the season, so and so did for Caterham. So Caterham do need to try and get Renault to make a reliable engine so they can stay in the races, and hopefully maybe with a few retirements of engines blowing up, they can stay in the race and hopefully for them secure their first ever points in Formula 1. Also then, Toro Rosso, another of the Renault engine users, they had a very average Jerez test, not doing too much activity there, so they'll be hoping that also that Renault provide a good reliable engine. And of course then, one of the main stories will be the new Lotus E23, I believe. I think it's E23. If it's E22, I do apologise, but I think it's the new E23 will be debuting on track in Bahrain. Very excited to be seeing some proper pictures of that on the track and in some action. It looks a very nice car from what I've seen so far. Absolutely adore the livery, and definitely those the tusks front nose is going to be very interesting to see in further depth, and get a better understanding of why they've chosen that, and how that will compare against the others, because it could be a very good idea and all the other teams could copy it, or it could be not the best idea and they'll have to revert back to the likes of the Mercedes noses, or even the finger noses used by the likes of Force India and Williams. Speaking of Williams then, well, it's looking very good for them coming into the season and coming into the test. They look to have a very good car. There are rumours that they could be fighting at the front and certainly could be on top of the midfield as we go to Australia. That'd be very interesting to see, and hopefully they will, because it'd be really good to see Massa up there again, even though he hasn't switched teams to a far lesser team, so a team with a lot less potential probably and a lot less speed than Ferrari, but nevertheless a very good challenge for Felipe Massa there, and hopefully the Williams car will be good, as they are returning to their blue, red and white colours that they did use in, I think, 99 season and around that sort of era. So that'll be good for some historical, nostalgia moments, just seeing that livery back in F1. Very good to see. Very good for Williams, very good for Formula 1 and the classic supporters of F1. I've been watching it for quite a long time. It'll be good to see. And hopefully that will turn them back to their glory days where they can be winning and going for championships. But the main thing then for Williams is just to be scoring points regularly. That is their aim for 2014. I'll be pretty sure of that. In terms of midfield, Force India, Sauber just have a very average test, at Jerez, and they'll be hoping for better in Bahrain. Of course, Sauber mainly just crashing on most of their days. Hopefully they'll be hoping for a bit more consistency from Gutierrez and Sutil. And Force India will probably just be running their top 2 drivers, their race drivers, Hulkenberg and Perez, because their reserve driver took up most of the running in Jerez. So hopefully the Force India race drivers can get a bit more time in the new Force India to try and understand the car a bit better. And finally then, about the back teams. So just talk about the front runners just quickly then. Ferrari looking very good. They got a lot of running done in Jerez. McLaren also looked to be on the up, but that could be false pace, false hope maybe for them. But maybe they'll get back to their 2012 form. But they'll be certainly hoping but they could do better than 2013. Back teams then, Caterham Marussia, they'll just be hoping for a bit more running than they got in Jerez, as Marussia should have the full 4 days. Marussia probably look the better of the two in Jerez, but we'll have to see how that pans out. But you can leave your thoughts and opinions then on the Bahrain test and who you think will be top in the timesheets and who will be struggling with reliability. So I've been Smooth Racing then, I'll be giving you full reviews of the Bahrain test, but it's goodbye.